Alright, picked this up yesterday, literally, LWRC M6IC, or 1C, I'm not sure which it is. 223556. I've been wanting one for a while now. Finally scored one on Gunbroker for a really good deal. I've only put, yesterday when I brought it home, I fired one round through it just to make sure it worked, and it did. And so today I went out and on my property, and I've only got honestly about 50 yards where I could safely shoot without bullets going off into someone else's property. So that's what I did. I zeroed it at 50 yards. I put this this Vortex Solar, what is this thing? Spark Solar red dot. Got it at the gun show. It's got that motion thing, so if you leave it on, it'll turn off in 14 hours, and then as soon as you move it, it turns back on, which so far it works. The first one I bought didn't work. I sent it back. They just sent me a brand new one, and this one seems to work just fine. Like I said, I took it out there on the property and did 50 yards on a circle about yay big. Took me 5 rounds to get it into that circle. I have never really used red dots a lot. I'm real old school iron sights kind of guy from the Army. When I went in 1983, they still had M16A1, so that's kind of what I'm used to. But I'm going to try this out and see, how it works. But this gun is fully ambidextrous, safety, both sides. Your magazine release, your bolt lock, and on this side too. So that's really cool. Oh, and it's an ambi charging handle. Pretty nice charging handle. I see everybody talking about getting a BCM and a Geissele and all this. I don't know. This one, it feels fine to me. And you got this little flag etched in there. I mean, that's cool. I hope I didn't pay extra for that. This is, I'm not sure if this is Magpul furniture for this or not. I don't think the grip is Magpul, but it's way better than the ones on my other AR-15s. You know, when the one with the little nub sticking out the finger notch. Yeah, nobody likes that. This is kind of rubber. It's got a, you can stick some stuff in there. Not really sure what you would put in there, but I'm sure you figure out something. Stock. I've heard some guys complaining about the stock. It's got a rubber pad on the end. It's got the QD mount on it. It worked fine for me a little while ago out there shooting. It's got the Picatinny up here. It's got these. You can take these things off. I guess you can put them on the bottom or wherever. There's a couple of them over here. They're kind of grips, and then you got a Picatinny over here. Probably stick a flashlight on it, and you can move all this stuff around. Ghost in the machine back there. Okay. It came with this forearm grip. I wouldn't call it a pistol grip, but it was like a big thing that came down. I didn't like it. It felt really weird, so I took it off. And then this one, I just put it at the very end so my hand doesn't slide off. This one I like. That's pretty cool. That other one, not so much. But came with it, so. And then it's got this, I forget what they coat the bolt carrier group with, but it's a different kind of bolt carrier from my other rifles. Get it out. See, it's not. It doesn't come way back here. It's not staked or anything. It's all one piece, which is pretty cool. One less thing to fall apart. And it doesn't even look like I fired it. that's about it for now. So far she's good. The trigger, oh yeah, the trigger feels fine. I'll probably change that out later. I think it's like a 5 or 6 pound trigger, but it breaks all right. It feels okay. If I can get one that's around 3 or so, I would really like that. But so far so good. Like I said, I've only put 6 rounds through it, and 5 of those was to zero this thing. So far no complaints, and I'll keep you updated.